Guys, it's a gorgeous day. Look at me. Actually, I don't even need that. Let's put that down there. Now, where are we? Today we're in Marlow. I've got to tell you, this is one beautiful town. My first time ever been here, and I'll definitely come back. Where are we going today, you ask? Well, this gentleman owns a number of pubs here in the town. In fairness, one of them has got 2 Michelin stars. That is outstanding. Whose pub are we visiting? Tom Kerridge's. We're actually going to the Butcher's Tap and Grill for a meat feast. Oh dear me, I'm seriously looking forward to it. Now loads of you have sort of said, Gary, any chance of going to Marlow and giving it a go? I think this one could be quite difficult. As always, let's give it a go. Ooh, no, back. Cameraman won't get it for me. Okay, I've actually come out to the beer garden. Beautiful day, as I said. Oh, I've got to say, nice little sun trap here. Lots of tables and yeah, nicely thought out. And the other thing, they've actually got tap water on, so really like that. Now, as you come into the pub, on the right hand side there, they've got a whole range of meats, so you can actually select your meat. Now, the thing that's quite interesting is, I thought it'd be a lot bigger. I thought the bar itself would be a lot bigger, but it's not. And the other thing, it's got an open plan kitchen, so again, you can see the chefs operating away. I think that's really good touch. Now onto the bill, onto the menu. I've already got the bill on my mind after looking at the menu. Apologies. You've got a selection here while you wait. They're all £8.50, and you've got the likes of mac and cheese, chorizo, chicken wings, Scotch egg, all the rest of it. I'm going to give that a miss, so I won't be waiting. I just want sort of the main meal, if you like. Now the main part of it is the meat locker. You've got a range of steaks there, then you've got chicken, pork and lamb. And then you've got marinated skewers and bits and bobs. Then you come a bit further down and you've got burgers and hot dogs, and you've got a couple of sweet things in there as well, as if I'm not sweet enough. Now, what am I going to order? I'm going to go for the bavette beef steak, which is 280 grams. Now this is £16, and I'm having that medium rare. It's going to be a right meat feast today. I'm going to have that with chimichurri sauce, which is £3.50, and a portion of fries, which is French fries, which is £5. Then I'm going to, actually, before I say that, the beef steaks, they're all Hereford 28-day dry aged. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Then onto the marinated skewers. You can have lamb, beef, pork, chicken. You can have all 4 if you actually fancy it. Now I'm going to go for the mint lamb. Actually, for all 4, it's £38. For the mint lamb, it's £12. So a little bit of value there, I think, if you actually take all 4. Then I'm looking at the burgers. I fancy a burger today. They've got a classic. They've got bacon and blue cheeseburger. I fancied that, by the way. Then you've got the likes of chicken and the old-fashioned dog. But I'm going to go for that Ed Gamble Comedy Compty Burger. Bit of a mouthful, that. Which is double beef patty, Compty cheese, pickled red onion, crispy Parma ham. I love Parma ham. And black garlic ketchup. Now that's £18.50. Now obviously I've got a portion of fries, so I don't need another portion of fries. Now on that it says here £1 goes to GDFR. Not too sure who that is, but I imagine it's a charity. So again, that's a nice touch. Then when you turn the menu over, you've got the range of draft beers, you've got spirits and a whole wine list. And just give you an indication on that, because I'm just having the water here. If you fancy a pint of lager here, Rebellion Lager for a pint is £6.50. And if you're looking at the white wines there, 125 millilitre of their white wine is £6.50. Just give you an indicator. Now, one thing, this is wheelchair friendly. However, the toilets are upstairs, and if you fancy bringing your dog along, there's no issue on that. So if you bring the doggy, that's no problem at all. This menu isn't for the faint-hearted. If you want a T-bone 1.2 kilogram, £108. And again, if you look at the sirloin, for example, roasted sirloin on the bone, 500 grams, £43. So it looks a little bit on the pricey side. However, again, look at the location. We're here in Marlow. It is a stunning town, and also sort of the overhead of actually running the operation. And again, it's down to the quality, isn't it? How good is these steaks going to be? Well, we're going to find out soon enough, aren't we? Okay, I'll see you when the meat feast arrives. Okay, wow, this is a feast, isn't it? I've got to say, wasted about 25 minutes for the food. Have I got a suntan yet? No, I don't think so. Okay, presentation-wise, all comes on these trays. I'm going to start with the bavette steak here. Now, I've asked for it medium rare. Again, that is medium rare, no issues on that. Comes with its chimichurri sauce there. Then you've got an onion, which is caramelised obviously on one side, or burnt one way or the other. And then you've got a lettuce wedge with dressing on it. So I'm going to start there. However, then I've got my lamb skewer there, minted lamb. Obviously it comes with the sauce there as well, and a little bit of greenery, and then the burger. Now, I've got to say, them fries look good. I'm going to pinch one of them fries. They're excellent fries. They're salted. And do you know what else? Bearing in mind, the last time I had fries from Mr Kerridge was in Harrods. Now, I got 9 that time. That is a brilliant portion in comparison to now. Now, the one thing I've got to tell you is the aroma that's coming off all of these is top drawer. Okay, so let's move the chimichurri over just a little bit here, just so we can cut into this. Now, one thing about bavette steaks, they can come up a little bit tough. Again, it's all about the marbling, how that breaks down. I took a big mouthful there. What I do like, it's got a nice sear on the outside and the crust. Look at that crust. The beef itself, that is full of flavour. A little bit chewy, but then saying that, I did have a big piece. Let's try this with this chimichurri. Real vibrant colours in there. Look at the colours there. You can see the chili at the bottom there. Yeah, it is full of flavour. Again, you can see it's nice and juicy. However, nothing to do with the steak at all. This is me. I chose the bavette. And again, the bavette can be that little bit chewy. And it is just a tiny bit chewy, but that's a steak. It's not the cooking, it's not the quality, nothing. What is excellent is that sauce. It's so fresh. That is excellent chimichurri sauce. Now let's try a little bit of the wedge here. Honey mustard dressing. Now, actually, that reminds me of Miller and Carter, because you actually get that in Miller and Carter. You get a whole lettuce wedge with the dressing. So yeah, and again, with the steak, it reminds me a little bit of flat iron. Let's cut into this. Oh well, the way that, the layers there, the onion. Let's try that there. That onion, it's incredible. But obviously you've got the burnt crust there on one side. And I was like, that's not going to really taste very good. Then you've got the sweetness there of the onion as it comes through. And again, I just want you to have a look there. All the way through, you can see the sheen coming off there. That is excellent. I don't like to rave about an onion. That is a fantastic onion. Yeah, all in all, has it blown me away? No, am I happy? I am happy. I think there's excellent flavours on there. I think that's a nice cut of beef. As I said, a tiny bit chewy, but that is bavette steaks, unfortunately. But perfectly cooked. And it is full of flavour. Got to say, do like that. Seasoned as well. So there's no need for any salt there. That steak's been seasoned perfectly. Okay, I'm just going to take that bit there, and I'm going to move on to the lamb. And I'll tell you what, I am looking forward to that, because the aroma coming off that lamb, very good. Okay, let's quickly chuck this in. So I've got the lamb here. What I want to do is cleanse the palate first of all. As I said, you can smell the mint coming off that lamb. So let's just take this apart. And see all the juices coming out. I'm just going to move that onto that plate there for a second, just so we've got a little bit of room. Let's cut through into this lamb. Take a look there. Again, I think that's cooked perfectly. That, for me, is cooked absolutely perfectly. I do like a little bit of red in my lamb. Well, that lamb is really juicy. What I do like again is you've got this you've got the crust on it. I'm going to pull this one back. And again, you've got all the mint going through, and you can look through there. You can see the mint has been marinated absolutely perfectly. That is good lamb. I want to try it here with some of the mint sauce. I'm attacked by a little fly here. That goes 110% perfectly. There's no issues there. Only a little criticism, and again, it is lamb, so you've got to understand, it is a tiny bit fatty. Just want to show you there. I mentioned the fat earlier on, so you can see the fat coming through there. Now, I've tried that piece, no issue, made it nice and juicy. Now, I don't want my burger to go cold here. That goes very excellent. I'm not going to try the rabbit food either, don't need to. Let's get this burger over here. Oh, nearly dropped that. Get a fresh knife and fork as well. Okay, my Ed Gamble Compty burger. Now, £18.50. I think that's a little bit pricey. So let's open it up and just take a quick glance inside. Oh, wow. So, got the ketchup there, the black garlic ketchup. Then you've got the cheese in there. Just take this apart. Oh, hang on, there you go. There you have. And that's what I really like, is that Parma ham, and it's all crisp. And then underneath you've got more cheese, more Parma ham, then another pate, then the red onion underneath. Yeah. Got to say, presentation-wise, now the black there doesn't make it appetizing, but it's all about the flavour, isn't it? That's the main thing. So, how do I tackle this? No, I was going to cut it in half. Let's just dive in. God, it's going to be a mess here, isn't it? I've got to tell you, that black garlic ketchup works so well. Really, really excellent flavour in there. But as a combination with the cheese and the crunch there of that Parma ham, that's so clever. Then the burger itself, the burgers, they are both so juicy, they're bursting with flavour, excellent seasoning in there, and I love the red onion crunch right at the end. Again, that is clever. It's a toasted bun as well. Got to tell you, that is one good burger. Now, just want to open this up because I've got to tell you, that black garlic ketchup, you can taste the tomato in there. Then you've got a little hint of garlic coming through, but it's not heavy. There's not a heavy flavour of garlic. That works so well. On the eye, it doesn't. You know, as you look at it there, that doesn't look appealing, does it? But altogether, trust me, that is perfect. Now, I've even got my thumb. Let's put the chips out there. Now, do you know something? That's a nice portion. Now, I've said already, it's been nicely seasoned. Real nice crunch there. Now, there's skin on. So, skin on fries. What I do like about them fries, as I said, they've been, it's a little bit windy now. Perfect amount of seasoning. There's not too much salt on there. And you know, I really like that golden colour as well. They're really crisp. And I think portion-wise, that is enough. I don't think it needs a bigger portion. For me, that's substantial. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to crack on here because I don't want it all to go cold. And I'm I'll give my final thoughts. £18.50 for that burger. Why did I thought that was a bit pricey? Well, it is a bit pricey. I mean, it is a burger after all. One thing I have to say, it is a good burger. Anyway, I'm going to crack on. I'll see you guys shortly. Not too sure where to go. I'll go back to the... No, yeah, steak. No, burger. Burger. Okay, as you can see, we have finished a very tasty meal. And I've got to tell you, everyone, the cameraman paid today. I don't know if there's something that got to him or whatever, because normally he's a stroppy sod, and you lot all defend him as well. But the only thing is, because he put it onto his phone, I can't give you the bill. So just very quickly, for the steak, as I said earlier on, it was £16, £3.50 for the chimichurri sauce. The French fries were £5. For the minted lamb skewer, it was £12. And for my Ed Gamble comedy burger, it was £18.50. So you've got the whole thing, no service charge. So what I'm going to do, because it's got very busy out here, we'll go outside. So here we are in the middle of the road doing the final review. Mad. Now, last time I had something from Tom Kerridge, it was in Harrods, and I had fish and chips there, and it wasn't a good meal, and loads of you said he's this, he's that. He isn't. He's a world-class chef, there's no doubts about that. That was a one-off meal, and hopefully he's put that right. And he has put it right here. The Butcher's Tap and Grill, I've got to tell you, service, excellent, standards, excellent. The food itself, full of flavours. All them meals I had, every single dish, well thought out, very well thought out. Pricey, no doubts, and I wasn't mad about the presentation either. I didn't like them trays, but that didn't detract from the quality of the food. We sat in the beer garden. I've got to say, a day like today, that was absolutely perfect. It made it really easy for filming, because I've got to say, borderline impossible to do it inside. But again, a lovely sun trap. So yeah, that worked. Onto the food. I'm going to start off with that bavette steak. I'm not going to describe everything all over again. Do you know what mark I'm giving that? I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. Then the minted lamb kebab, the aroma off that, that's an easy 9. That's a 9. And the burger itself, the fries weren't included. I'm going to give that, and it was a good burger, I'm going to give that an 8.5 out of 10. Total bill, £55. Now, what mark am I going to give it? You've got to bear in mind, I think there's enough there for 2 people, and there's a lot of quality in there, lots of quality. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Would I come back? I certainly would. I'll definitely come back. I think the quality was there, the service was excellent. Presentation, hey. Love to hear your comments. What did you think? Are you a bit surprised? If you can like and subscribe to the channel, you know I always appreciate that. And until next time, bye-bye. I left my jacket.